Well, it's Wednesday the 9th of October 2019 today. This is, oh golly, hang on, Saturday was sort of day 1, Sunday day 2, Monday day 3, Tuesday day 4. This must be day 5 then. This is day 5. We've waited rather for the rain to stop. Had a bit of a longish night rain. We've had a few people passing. Where we've moored actually hasn't been the most ideal place because I don't know if you can see, but the boat actually appears to be slightly listing any bit of movement, and we're doing this. We're wibbly and wobbly inside. It's because there's mud on the bank. We're just slightly away, but I guess that's, it's just one of the hazards. These are the things that we are learning as we go along with our fantastic boat. But we've gone through some amazing valleys on the way here. Last time we left you, I nearly said you left us, we left you as we'd gone over, I forget the name of the aqueduct, the second aqueduct, the Dundas, is it? I'll put it on the screen if I've got that wrong. Aqueduct, and excuse me, cold is slowly getting better. And then we've made our way up to Bath, well, and we're just south of Bath, so that's the next part of our journey. Well, here we are again. I'm sitting at the prow, getting the technical terms here of the boat. Julia, once again, at the helm. I think it's gives us something to concentrate, especially, she's a new mum. She's dealing with the baby quite a bit. It's quite good for her to have something important to focus on. I think that's great. We've got some bulrushes here as we going along, heading up towards Bath now. Thinking of things to talk about as I do this sort of vlog on the journey, and one of the things is, because I packed clothes to present the vlogs in, iron my shirts, iron my trousers, and they're all very nice and clean at the beginning of the day when you put them on. Of course, by the end of the day, jumping on the bank there, getting muddy with the banging in the mooring pins and getting the ropes which fall into the water and all of that. We've had rain, of course, it gets onto you. And in the end, you notice everybody else is not really worrying too much about their clothes because you're always going to get dirty. And I think that's something else that one gets to know and understand. I haven't shaved this morning. Just met a chap who was sitting there having a cigarette, who obviously lives on his boat, very unshaven, big hair, very sort of earthy, I suppose is the word I would describe him, and very happy, very content, having his early morning drag, getting his nicotine hit, no doubt having a cup of coffee, and not caring there's no one to dress up for. So I think I need to go and find my razor and have a bit of a shave, because obviously I have got someone to dress up for. There's you guys, and of course the lovely Julia, who's doing all the hard work. I'm just here doing the flappy mouth stuff. We should have a swing bridge coming up fairly soon, and that should be interesting as we approach Bath. How's Joseph this morning?
He's alright.
He's had a jolly good sleep.
Oh, that's a young one there.
Oh, yeah.
How old?
9 weeks.
9 weeks. Oh my goodness me. Is a boy with blue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate to stick with the
He's so cute.
gender colours, but
Yeah, I know. Oh, very nice.
thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Oh, there we are. Something a bit different. We've this young lady here has done excellent stuff. You've got us through the swing bridge. which we went through. This time we didn't have to open it. Last time I had to run on, get the windlass. She's a nice girl, and she does put the wind up a bit, and swing it myself. But this time there were some other people ahead of us, so they did that, which was great. Then we've come up past some of these lovely old bridges, and finally we've seen this wonderful pub called the George. So we're going to go in there.
Yeah. Did a little bit of reversing.
Yeah.
Very, very close to the other boat. Didn't touch it though.
And round the corner, just here somewhere, I spotted a beautiful looking church. So after dinner we may go and have a look at that.
Yes.
Before the rain comes back. And
Touch wood.
Lorraine is another nice girl. But
You're full of them today.
I am. Yeah, I think we got a bit cabin fevery for our food. We thought we'd go and have it cooked at a nice pub. Why not? We're away sampling the delights of the canals, and I think going to the pub is one of the traditions that has to be done.
I think we've done very well, keeping it all
Yeah.
to ourselves and doing ourselves.
I think we've been
Our dinners and things.
absolutely.
And thungs.
And thungs.
And thungs.
And thungs. So, shall we on Ivar into the pub? I do
Yes.
believe it
I
is
think
past
I'm so
the...
hungry, my brain is addled, I can't get my worms out.
Never mind those worms. Get the food down here.
Yeah.
Come on then.
Let's go.
Well, I have to say I wasn't impressed with the food at the George.
Unfortunately.
It was, they had two different menus. We did choose from the cheaper menu because obviously we got stuff that we can top ourselves up with on board our canal boat. But that said, it was pretty shoddy, I thought. Drinks were expensive. They were quite pricey. I think basically because it's at the side of the canal and it looks very nice.
They get custom regardless.
Yeah, they don't have to work for it. However, my advice is then to sail on by. However, we found this nice little church, St. Nicholas of Bathampton. Here it is, basking in the sun behind us.
Basking.
It's quite pleasant, isn't it?
Love all the trees.
Love all the trees. You've got a fir tree, and you've seen a yew tree. There's
Yep.
another fir tree.
Isn't that a big lilande?
A big lilande, I think it is. Yeah.
It looks amazing.
And
they all look so big and beautiful.
we're just enjoying the fact that it's sunny, and we're outside, other than on the canal boat.
Oh, did you feel that?
What was that?
The boat just got bumped.
Oh, have you still got your sea legs?
I think so.
Hang on, I'll have a look and see if she's still got her legs.
Can you see my legs?
I can see legs.
Yay!
Yay! And little Joseph has been absolutely marvellous inside in the pub. He only had 2 pints of Stella, so he's okay. We're going to try and get a bit further along, I think, get to Bath,
Yeah.
because I desperately need a wash, and then we'll have to turn around and vroom, slowly
On
make
the
our way
straight
back. It depends whether we want to get to Bath and then bomb back to go beyond where we started at the marina, and then. But we've got.
We'll see what happens. Well, when we get closer.
Yes. Right. Let's crack on.
Let's crack on.
Cast off, and we're now heading on to Bath. We're going to do our best. Had an email from one of our viewers, Nigel Sadler, who suggested an interesting walk that we could have done, and actually it would have been nice to do that, but it is threatening rain again, and also we do want to get to Bath if we can. So the choice is ours. We're at this sort of critical point now. Wednesday, we've basically got Thursday, Friday to get back in 2 days. You can do it in a day, it's not a problem, they say, but we don't want to overly rush. But I think if we can get to Bath, decide whether we're going to bed down there, which we probably will, and then go back in 2 stages, I imagine that's what we'll do. most important thing, kettle is on. Got to keep the helmsman happy. And as we'd had not a good meal at that pub, we're going to have a nice cup of tea and maybe a biscuit. Lovely. We haven't actually worked out what we were going to say at this bit.
No.
I said, can you hear the express train? Probably can't hear it. No, it's not doing it now. Anyway, moving on.
So
my cold is in my nose, basically, is what I'm saying. That remnant's pretty much gone. Yes.
It's all dry there. I've put some nipple balm on his nose.
She has put nipple balm, which is, what do you use nipple balm for normally?
Well, it's breastfeeding
thing. So I've now got that. It's got a strange smell to it. Thanks,
Probably
Julie.
because I put a bit of Sudocreme on there first.
She didn't. Yeah.
Bum cream, then nipple cream.
Yes, I'm creamed out here.
I don't have anything
else.
I don't have Germany, which I would have put on it.
No, thank you. Anyway, we are moored up just outside Bath, and we just as well really because it's stopped now, but a torrent of rain came down, quite heavy wind.
Yeah, no sooner had we managed to get moored up, and the rain started and the wind. Yeah, so we just are now going to go to, I think it's Morrison's, that's relatively near. We've got some more supplies to do. One of the problems that we have found, it's funny how these are real, like, simple domestic things. We've 2 bags of rubbish that we don't know what to do with. Yeah.
And there must, we thought there must be somewhere a place where you can take your marina rubbish.
There's not been any obvious places, have there?
Short of sticking it in somebody's dustbin surreptitiously. Hello, Joseph. So that's the other thing. We're probably going to bed down here for the night now because there is just that way a bridge and a turning circle. It would then take you onto the river. But apparently the river, we heard, this is the weird thing, we heard that the river, the Avon, had no water in it. God knows how that works. Obviously not enough water for boats and things on the stretch that meets the canal, because we're actually going to walk across the river to go to Morrison's, because we have the Kennet and Avon Canal, and then parallel, oh sorry Mr. Unicorn, parallel is the River Avon. Avon, ding dong, Avon calling.
Avon calling.
So and then we've got to decide what we're going to have for din-dins.
Yeah.
Because we thought the pub lunch was going to be reasonable, but it was
And it wasn't terrible.
it was burnt. We did eat it. We were starving.
The bun was virtually charcoal.
It was. Yeah, I think they just shoved it in a flame.
I don't really like charcoal things.
No.
No, you like charcoal steak.
Yes, I always like my steaks very, 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 very
well done.
Yes, well done. So that's kind of it for this video. Tomorrow is Thursday, and then it's Friday, and as I said earlier, we have to then start thinking we've got to go back and we've got to work out how we're going to do it. I mean, obviously we're going to go
on the canal.
Yeah, we're not going to walk back. Are we?
I thought we'd fly. Press the chitty chitty bang bang button.
Chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang. By the way, we went past Claverton, and you know what they've got at Claverton?
They've got
Claverton Pumping Station. Claverton Pumping Station. Pump 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 pump
pump pump
pump. They have a pumping station.
Pumping station
At Claverton. Kevin Hall, get us in there. Thank you for watching, and we will see you tomorrow for more on Tales on the Kennet and Avon River Canal.